What's up, everyone? Have you ever woke up from a dream and you couldn't really remember the dream, but all of the stuff that was left over in your head was crucial? Like, why is this on my brain so heavy kind of stuff? Because, they affect your dreams, especially if you live close to towers, right? In order for me to actually like get a decent night's sleep because of these towers being right there, I have to listen to the scatter frequency. I have to listen to the entity removal because just of the negative energy that's around me. The scatter frequency, no doubt, because of the two towers that are literally like probably 500, less than 500 feet away from me. Mm. But so it's easier for like my well, I'm gonna leave that part alone because I don't really feel like my guides want me to share that part. Sorry. So anyway, I woke up today, and when I get up, I thank the universe for waking me up because most people don't even want to be here. And then I started thinking about like how people go out of their way to do all these things to manifest. Like I used to listen to Abraham Hicks, and I love listening to her. But and then they talk about focus wheels and writing things down and like constantly speaking things into like the universe, right? And that's all fine and dandy, but when you have it matters what your connection is to source, right? Your alignment. So with that being said, and I'm incorporating this with when I get up, I also I put my focus on my channel, and that's why it keeps growing because that's where my energy goes, that's where my focus goes. And I go to look at the comments, and I used to be in shock at how many times my pendulum said no to the comment. Now my dude is, when he watches me, he's like, no way. I said, listen, I want to tell you something, right? I asked my pendulum right in front of him, I said, do you know what the ratio is of actual empath, like human to non-human, is on this planet? Like, besides the lizards, okay, in the industry and in the government and everything, I mean like just people who don't have empathy and sympathy, and that doesn't make that's the makeup of a human being, is having empathy. That's like chromosome 8 is like one of your main components that makes you a human being. Now, if you factor this in, that when I asked my pendulum if there was even 20% of the people on this planet were empaths, and that shit said no this morning. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it's more. Maybe I'm just being like negative. No, it was 10% is what I got a yes on after asking a few questions before that. So factor that in now. Factor in the fact that now people are waking up to the fact that there's a lot of NPCs, non-player characters, that were placed all over the place to stop people from where they were supposed to go. Empaths, people who would actually like create a good world and change this world. So now you factor that in, you think about that logically. Okay, so there's people placed in my path just to stop me. And now that I'm an introvert, and now that I don't party anymore, or now that I don't hang with certain people and my discernment is on 1,000, these people can't stop me, right? And more people are waking up to this. What does that other stuff for manifesting even matter? Because for me, I firmly believe that it is your connection to source, right? It is your alignment. There's not many people who are genuinely aligned, because there's a lot of people who are just hiding it behind a smile that we talk about on my channel a lot, these masks. They're not manifesting through calling things into the universe. They're not manifesting through vision boards and focus wheels. They're not manifesting it in, they have to use spell work. They have to use energy manipulation in a negative way, and scam and steal and set up and everything, right? So this is just stuff that's been going through my mind. Like, I'm a natural manifester. It's because of my spirit and my soul and my heart that I have, that I have to be careful of things that I say about myself. This is why I talk so highly of myself And I always incorporate that in the messages that I give, because I'm giving truthful messages about the darkness that surrounds us. But I don't want us to just leave it at that. I want to incorporate humor, and I want to incorporate like words that build people up. But what I say about myself when I'm just here, like to my dude, like you would think that I was someone, you would think I was a pure narcissist, because we're made to believe that that's being vain, when really you should feel this way about yourself when you know that you're a good person, when you know that you're a rare breed, when you know that you are one of the 10% of really genuine good people walking on this planet. Do you understand? Does this make sense? You have to say these things about yourself. Just think about how fucking toxic that is, of the ratio of how many people they claim to be on this planet. All right, because we don't really know for sure that it's billions. That's just what they tell us. But there's many. So my dude gets shocked when he sees me, my pendulum, say no, and I'm not surprised. So I guess anyone that has a channel, if you're a good person, even if you're not, whatever, just remember this, right? Okay, there's a lot of bots, that not even humans, behind an algorithm, behind the comments. Okay, there's also a lot of people creating fake comments though. It doesn't surprise me now, I guess is what I'm saying, that 90% of the comments I hide. And it has nothing to do with what they're saying. I don't read the comments. I don't take the time to read it, because I don't want my brain to register what's being said if it's not legit. I look at the title, whatever the name is. I ask my pendulum if it's a legit person comment. I just ask it. I command the truth, and I just say, is this legit? That's all I say. 9 times out of 10, the shit says no. Okay. Whether they have a channel or not. Sometimes there's been times where I've actually clicked on it. The person had a channel, and I could see it in their eyes. And then I would go, why are you saying no to this? And then I'd ask a few questions, and it's because the motherfucker does spell work. You make it real difficult when you don't accept the comment and respond to the comment and have that energy transfer. So I don't know, whatever you're going to get from this. This is just like my morning rant. I feel like empaths are natural manifestors. We don't have to write things down every day. We don't have to go out of our way to speak it and do chants and everything. Your energy, your natural gratitude for the things that you have, and just your vibration alone makes you a master manifester. It was the substances we were putting in our bodies, and that wasn't even so much of it. I mean, but it's hard to sporadically do drugs. Eventually it just winds up consuming you. But more or less, it was the people that we were giving our time to, who were making us feel low about ourselves, that was lowering our vibration. So it's crucial for you to get rid of anybody who doesn't build you up and make you feel good about yourself in your life, if you want to have the life you came here to get. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a built up thing, with lessons being learned and accountability being taken, and you standing like in your power and standing your ground and knowing who you are. It's a process. So I don't even know why I said all this morning, but maybe there's some people that want to hear this or need to hear this, or maybe not. But either way, I love you guys. If you know you're empathic, especially if you have the ability to morph into a narcissist or a low vibrational being, to defeat one that's trying to destroy you and go back to your natural, loving, empathic, compassionate state, you are no doubt one of the most, if not the most powerful being ever created in this universe because of it. You shapeshift for different reasons. Your opponents also shapeshift for different reasons. We're not going nowhere. Philly out.